After previewing text, you are now ready to start reading. One way to do this is through something called a cloze read, C-L-O-Z-E. As you read, you will periodically pause and let students read the next words together as a class. When you use a cloze read in your classroom, you will be modeling fluency because you're going to do a majority of the reading. Use the strategy for longer pieces of text. I am going to use the novel That Was Then, This Is Now by S.E. Hinton, one of my favorite young adult literature authors. As I model this, I want you to play the role of the student. Okay, class, I'm going to read this aloud to you. We will begin with Chapter 1 on page 9. Let's do it as a cloze read. During this activity, you will say the next word when I pause. I want to hear everyone saying the words as we go. Mark and me went down to the bar/pool hall about 2 or 3 blocks from where we lived with the sole of making some money. We'd done that before. I was a really good pool, especially for being just years old. And what's more, I look like a baby-faced kid who wouldn't know one ball from another. This and the way Mark set me up helped me a lot of pool games. The bad deal is it's against the law to be in this pool hall if you're underage because of the bar. The good deal is the bartender and owner was a good friend of mine, being the older brother of this chick I used to like. When this chick and me up, I still stayed friends with her brother, which is in cases like that. Charlie, the bartender, was just 22, but he had a tough and kept order real good. We lived in kind of a rough part of town, and some pretty wild things went on in Charlie's. So you get the idea of what it's like to do a cloze read. Another variation of a cloze read is where you read the first half of the sentence and then the students choral read to the end of the sentence. I'll explain what choral reading is in a little bit.